Lions with a game tied, 3:38. Looking ahead down the stretch. The Lions have all 3 timeouts. And Jared Goff will go to work, 27 of 36, so he's 75%, 228 yards. Only Tua Tagovailoa has a better completion percentage this season coming into tonight. From the 30. Running back is Gibbs. Play fake. Pass. Caught along the sideline. Williams. Gain of 19.
They're playing Valentine into this corner on the right side of the defense. Doesn't do a great job of slowing down Jameson Williams. He's able to get to that second level. He's just reading 24 there, decides to go up and over him in an easy completion to get this drive started.
5 catches for Williams, 80 yards tonight from the 49. Play fake again, rolling, throwing, caught. He's found his new man here, Mr. Tim Patrick. 2 touchdowns, another catch here. Tim Patrick has now caught 6 on 7 targets.
He's in a good flow here to start this drive. And the reason I brought up that we've seen Valentine in a corner is because this defensive backfield, as they approach this drive, they've had to shift some guys around. Evan Williams is out of the game. Bullard is also out of the game. So you've had to take Nixon, 25, from outside as a corner, put him to the inside to take over for Bullard. So Williams and Bullard out of there.
Yeah, Nixon a big interception leading to a touchdown earlier on first down. Little toss back here and a 1 or 2 yard gain for Gibbs inside the 40-yard line, second down.
It's one of those young defensive ends that they're excited about. That time it was Cox, Brenton Cox, who forced that ball back inside. And if you're Detroit, 2:30 to go, time is not an issue. In fact, you're thinking more about on the back end about the time. Dan Campbell slowing the whole operation down after those 2 big completions already in plus territory.
Yeah, time may be more of an issue for Green Bay right
Absolutely.
now. Second down and 9. Blitz from the corner. Pass to the outside. Short gain here.
Oh, and that interesting 201,
yeah,
and he goes out of bounds.
Right.
How about that? And speaking of Green Bay, hoping for more time, that was a big play to get Gibbs out of bounds.
Carl Johnson, who had to come out with a shoulder problem earlier, now getting an earful from LaFleur.
The only way you stop Goff on this play is you've got to get pressure on him. If he's clean, it's going to be a completion.
Dumps it off here. Gibbs looking for the first down and has it. Almost got pushed from behind that time by Wyatt to secure the first down with 1:55 remaining. This is the 2-minute warning. 31-31. Meanwhile, as play resumes, 1st and 10, 1:55, 31-yard line. Goff sets it up to Montgomery. Started to slip, holds on, keeps his balance. You got
late
Nixon,
flag.
Yeah, late flag comes in. Nixon making the stop. Crowd responding to a replay, but still no answer from John Hussey.
Holding. Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Center Frank Ragnow.
It's an interesting call. It was right after he snapped the ball. Tries to get out there to help out on the screen. It's Quay Walker trying to get to the football, and And we were frame by frame there. And I mean, if you do this on almost every play, you can find something like this.
Oh, for sure.
So now they're all the way back to the 40-yard line. What a huge call. They were easily in field goal range.
There's Bates. He's had a great year. Ready to be called on. He hopes for the extra point. 1st and 20. Picking up about 3 is David Montgomery.
The last thing you want to see is an unnecessary penalty from Green Bay. And that time you saw a player just jump on the pile right in that gray area. You just got to avoid any kind of mental errors if you're Green Bay and you're desperately trying to hold them in this range.
They take a timeout here.
I think it's Enoch Bari jumping in there. 55 whistle had already blown.
Yeah.
It's showing that on the big screen.
That gets the response. It gets the response from LaFleur as well.
So they got 1 timeout left, minute 42. Detroit wants to make it a little, even though this is within Bates' range, you want to still kind of be aggressive and give him a little bit more of a cushion.
For sure.
Got a couple plays here to try to do that.
And right now you'd be looking at a 55-yard attempt. 2nd and 17. Goff over the middle, wide open, outside the 20. St. Brown, huge play.
Well, you knew it was coming. St. Brown is the guy. David Montgomery does his job. Not only is he scoring touchdowns tonight, he picks up Isaiah McDuffie, who's coming on this blitz, does a nice job of picking that up. And then Goff's able to keep his vision downfield. How often have we seen Detroit? McDuffie, by the way, got up and still got to him. How often have we seen that deep crosser, that dig route from a receiver at the top of the route? Little push there. That's what Nixon was reacting to. But St. Brown gets away with it. Watch McDuffie get up after going head over heels. And they forced Green Bay to use that last time out.
The final one. And Detroit can milk that clock.
Well, you see that follow through. That right hand hits the helmet of McDuffie.
Now there's a question as to whether he got the first down or not.
Again, by rule, when replay changes the result of the play, we must run 10 seconds. 3-second game clock to 1:37. But in lieu of the 10-second runoff, Green Bay has elected to take their 3rd and final charge timeout.
Terry McAuley, what are you making of this?
So, yeah, there was a lot of missed words in that announcement. It's actually an expedited review. They made it short because he was short. He didn't make the line to gain. It does require a 10-second runoff, but Green Bay had already used their timeout, which they kept, which they're going to do.
Right.
So it's now 3rd and short with the time set to where he was down.
And they're out of timeouts.
Correct.
They're out of timeouts, right? So if they pick up a first down here, they can run the clock all the way down and kick the field goal.
Yep.
Campbell just wants to get an explanation. Meanwhile, Goff has completed his last 13 passes. He's 32 out of 41. 283 yards, 3 touchdowns tonight. 2 to Patrick, 1 to Gibbs. 3rd and inches. And does he get the first down? Green Bay thinks not. No, he didn't. You got Zane Anderson who comes up. Stops Montgomery short. Now, now this is a fascinating decision.
He's dying to go for it, but obviously he's got to kick this field goal to potentially win this game, or at the very least go ahead here by 3.
So this would be about a 38-yard field goal. You're almost compelled to do that because if you don't make it, you're going to give the other guys the ball. You're probably going to overtime. The play clock is down. We'll stop it, 2-1, whatever. 44 seconds, timeout, 43 seconds.
Charge timeout.
Well, if you're a Packers fan, the play of the game by Zane Anderson, who's
Sure.
had to step in at safety. He's the guy that knifed in there to submarine this play and give Green Bay some time. Even if this field goal is good, they still have a shot now because of this effort play by 39 to make. That's a tough play against David Montgomery, but a great job by Zane Anderson on that 3rd down and short. That's a half a yard he needed. Remember, it took a review for that to come back.
Right.
That was a 1st down. They brought it back a half yard, and then Anderson makes that play. They're going to get the ball back, even if this is good, and give Jordan Love some time to maybe get in field goal range.
So for the moment, they are leaving the offense out on the field.
Ooh.
Ain't this fascinating? If nothing else,
Draw him off?
draw him offside. Yeah.
He's got the timeout.
Yep.
Maybe they're thinking, you know me, I'm the guy that goes for it on 4th down. Just try to, and then call your timeout.
He could.
Or he just says to heck with it.
Are they going? They are going. And then Goff falls down, but Montgomery is able to pick up the 1st down. So Goff falls down as he's making the handoff, and this should seal it. They'll run the clock down, kick the field goal. What a call! And then Goff is stumbling. He's trying to make the handoff.
Yeah, I don't know. He must have gotten stepped on when he came out. What a good job of keeping his focus and staying long enough on his feet. Let's watch his feet. Yeah, he gets stepped on by Glasgow, the left guard, and somehow he reaches out. Once he got it to Montgomery. What a call, by the way. Are you kidding me? 4 of 5 now. College ball, he's down. This is the pro game. He's good to go. 4 of 5 on 4th down.
Amazing.
Hey, you got to be who you are, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You got to be who you are.
He's Dan Campbell. Meanwhile, Nixon was shaken up. And Campbell's, you got to love Dan Campbell. The people know. I mean, he's what he said. Don't forget, he's the guy who came in and he said, "We're going to bite off your kneecaps." Everybody says, "Who is this goof?"
Yeah. And look at his face, the Goff. You know what? That was about not getting in the kicker closer. You know what that was about? Taking all the time away from Jordan Love. The possibility of him getting the ball and moving into field goal range. He thought it was worth the risk to go for it, believed in his guys, gets the 1st down, and now works that clock down, kick a last-second field goal, and LaFleur and Love won't get a chance to touch the football.
And a major risk. And Love would have had to do it without a timeout. That wouldn't have been easy either.
Just get it in the middle of the field.
We've had a few crazy endings on Thursday. We've been making up for the last 2 years.
No doubt about that.
Just getting it in position where Bates wanted it to get a better shot at it. So it comes down to this. Bates is no stranger to winning games at the end. 52-yard game-winning field goal against Houston. Had a career-long 58 in that game. Kicked a 64-yarder for the Michigan Panthers of the United League. Reminder to stay tuned after the game, the J.C. Penney post-game show. Kaylee with a star of the game. A lot to chew on for that gang.
Yeah, that kick he made in the UFL, that was a bomb. It's a different risk here. Well, different challenge, I should say here. Pressure.
Hogan Hafton to snap it. Jack Fox to hold it. 35 yards to win it and extend the winning streak to 11. Ball game. And what a game. 34-31. Lions go to 12-1. Still the #1 seed in the NFC. Packers drop to 9-4.
So the 2 games this year that Goff and the Lions played against Green Bay, 6 of 7 on 4th down and 4 fourth down touchdowns. Just incredible the risks that he's willing to take in these divisional matchups, and it pays off for him.
Some are riskier than others. That was an A+ or an F-, depending how it worked out.
Right. And Goff made it extra special by getting stepped on, getting out of there.
Amazing.
And still got the football to Montgomery.
34-31. So Bates, he's getting used to this. Does it again? Yes, sir. From 35 out. That made the difference. Goff, 32 of 41. 283 yards for LaFleur. Another tough loss. They don't come much tougher than that. Of course, Dan Campbell, different reaction, obviously. Detroit wins it in a wild one in the Motor City.